take the ride. Take the ride. For more fun, you better subscribe. You never want to miss the vibe. fun, you better subscribe. You never won't miss the vibe. Scrolling through my feed, looking for a good time. Hatcher on YouTube, dropping truth and rhyme. Passion for magic, he's
Always doing it sunny side up. It's the hen. What up, my friends? We are here to have a fun little chill stream and also talk about what's going down with the Hasbro lawsuit. Now, I want to make it very clear that the reason I'm like 45 seconds late to the stream is because I had a big chunk of something in the soup on my chin. I have this bowl of soup right here, and I noticed I had a big chunk of soup on my face. And it's like, yeah, let's listen to the opinion of some jagoff who literally is got food dripping off of his chin. I hate this liquid diet, boys. 3 more days so I can go back to the doctor and find out if I can go back to solid food, son. But I gotta keep them nutrients up. I gotta keep them nutrients up like a fat dong, son. So we're going to do this. Let's go. Let's go. First things first, let's share the live stream link in the Discord. I'm disappointed I missed Moxman's live stream today. I intended to go, but then I'm just still like so worn down by everything that's happening that I had to go and take a sleep. I needed some sleep-ins. All right, let's see here. So I feel I'm kind of a bit slow and stupid right now, so bear with me. Okay, there we go. So, will Hasbro recover from their legal problems? Is the overlying theme for the stream. Now, let's do our hellos. What up to Egg, Shelton, Jess, Millmaster, Doomblade, Yamagoro, Enchanter, Joe. Who else is in here? Uber, Goddard, Potts. What's up, guys? You guys having Snowmageddon where you are? Because it's snowy as hell. Snowy as hell. Enchanter, you're right. Like, Hasbro will be fine. They'll give the CEO a raise, and new prices for play boxes will be $500. Collector boxes will be $1,000. Bundles $200. You're not wrong. You tain't wrong. Millmaster is having real mental issues today. Let's just put it on the record so when they find his body by the roadside, we know why. Because he just went nuts, took off all his clothes, and ran screaming into the night. He's trying to figure out if the doctors can recover his ball bags, and now he's talking about Burt Reynolds having amazing arm hair. So, don't know what to say about that, man. Just 32 hours till pay time? Oh, you're counting down the time till you get your money. That's always a nice feeling, bro. Payday is a nice feeling. Joe said, did anyone else have to shovel 8 inches of snow? Is that really the 8 inches you're talking about, bro? I'm not going to say anymore. I'm not falling for people trying to get me to insult them when it's wheel night. You got to get the insult on the wheel to get an insult, right? So that's how that goes. Jess, have I been losing weight? Yes, I have been losing weight. I'm not able to eat, really. Liquid diet is totally, like, it's slimming me down against my will, boy. Doomblade, when you're old, you're slow and stupid. It's natural. Okay, not going to get a rise out of me, son. You're not getting a free insult. I ain't getting tricked. I ain't getting tricked. Yamagaro, you're on the Moxman stream, but it got too political for you. I feel you. When stuff gets, like, political, I bounce out. You'll notice that I maintain, in almost every case and way, a politics-free zone. The few things I will touch on that fall into that realm will be things like trade wars impacting Magic the Gathering, and only in that specific slice. Like, anybody who starts talking about politics, to me, my eyes just kind of go, I'm glazing over, bro. It's cool. I'm glad you're passionate about something. I'm glad you got belief. People need to do that to keep society flowing. Good for you. But tell it to somebody else. You know, like that kind of a vibe. Shelton Super Chat says, what'll be the first meal you'll have when you can have solid food again? This man asking the real questions. Yo, let's talk about a food fantasy, shall we? So I don't want to go too hardcore. I don't want to lean into something really chewy like steaks or whatever, you know, like, so my gut goes in two different directions, almost at equal strength. On one side, we have like Pizza Hut grease bag pizza with the big thick pan pizza dough. Blah, 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 blah. And on the other hand, we have like McDonald's / Burger King style like cheeseburger combo. Those are the two directions that are giving me erections when I think about getting to eat solid food. So that's where I would start. But honestly, damn it. Honestly, I'll just be all right to feel all right. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait, though. I can't wait to eat some goodness, bro. All right, so it's a wheel stream, Shelton. That means you're going for a spin. Let's do it. Woo. Oh. We're going to play that game of on shirt, off shirt. Oh, it's Hatcher's choice. Hatcher's in charge of our lives and our joys. Okay. Wait. Do I not have a t-shirt on under this? Damn it. Hold on. We'll be back to do that. I don't have another shirt on under this somehow. Damn it, man. My brain's cooked. Sit there, half-naked fatty boy. Get out of here. Okay, now we got a range of shirts. I got a t-shirt on, and I got a button up that I can put over it, and the hoodie if we get too cold. So now we can play Shiftus McTemperatures. What an unwieldy name. Okay. We got some people who popped in while I was out of the room. What's up? Zircon, Kensuke, Jenny, Larry, Kurt, Drake, Kensuke, bacon and eggs. The bacon is the danger zone, bro. The eggs, okay, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I was told like liquid diet with pureed food, and then I could maybe get away with like macaroni noodles, you know? So I extended that to maybe eggs. And I cooked 2 eggs up in bacon fat this morning, and it was awesome, but it was also a lot for me to handle. So I don't know if I'm actually messing up there. Okay, so that's right. We just did the spin. Oh, it's my choice. Okay, what are we going to do? What do we have on the wheel? So I can choose from Lorwyn, Wonders, Jug Hunt, Random Boosters. What are we going to go with? I guess I could choose Insult too, but you know what? We're going to choose to open something. So, you know what? I got Wonders right here. And we're going to be going, I'm going to be going to the States in like 6 weeks to go to their event. So let's crack this, you know? Oh, Doomblade Super Chat says, well, Hasbro's had lawsuits before, I imagine. How does this one hold up compared to those? And will it actually impact Wizards' roadmap because they might raise the prices to make up for the lawsuit? Wizards will raise the price. Like Hasbro will raise the price to take care of these lawsuits. It's probably going to get settled out of court. But the thing is, this is picking up in frequency. We've seen lawsuits like this already in the last couple of years. So the more shareholders that decide that they're getting hosed and go after Hasbro, the more we're going to see this. But they do have a lot of money from Final Fantasy. So, I don't know. It's a good question. Let's get a spin for you. That way if we're opening something, we can do them back to back. Oh, Doomblade, you greasy pickle sucker. You stupid bag of dongs. You absolute clownish dumb fuck. You lucky bastard. You won an insult. And by the way, you were an insult to your parents. I'm sure the moment that you were birthed, they looked down, threw up in their mouth and went, can we go back to the time where you leave your babies out in the wood for bears to eat? And they're like, no, sir, you have a legal obligation to take care of that thing, whatever it is, that subhuman that you are holding in your hands is your problem. Please get that disgusting chud baby out of our fucking hospital where we have the normal people, because we don't want them to be contaminated by proximity to a weird, gross little dork. Fuck you, Doomblade. Kurt, you say eat the pizza for you, buddy? All right, I will. Hey, Ball Falcon, what's up? How you doing, man? How you doing, brother? Right. Let's switch the angle of the dangle, son. Oh, hold on. We got to focus up the camera. Focus! We need some cards for that. God, where are they? Oh, right here. Okay. I really should have... You know what? I'll just use these fucking stickers. Who cares? They'll work. Just need something for the camera to look at so we can figure it out. By the way, guys, these are cards from the upcoming Marvel set. I got early access to the set that's coming out later this year. I hope you're excited. This is the full art, extended art versions. They actually don't seem to be too badly in focus right now, actually. That's kind of convenient. We don't have to tinker around too much with it. There we go. That's looking good. Okay. Is my gallbladder acting up? No. I had like a double dental extraction that ended up with complications. And so for the last couple of weeks, I've been out of commission, you know? I've been soupy boy. I'm going to drink a bit more of this right now because it's about to get cold. And I won't be able to... I can't chew very much right now, man. I got to just, like, swallow. I can't. The jokes are right there, bro. I'm swallowing live on stream. Ah, okay. We're done. Hey, what up, Thompson? Okay, let's crack this pack. Jenny, you got gout from a deep fried pizza. Oh, that sounds good like pizza, but gout sounds nightmarish, you know? All right. What up, Break Stop? Okay, so, I mean, from the let's be real, boys. I'm collecting a set here. I'm really close to I'd love to have my set done in time to go to the event. So, I'm going to tell you what we're looking for from these packs. Because I only need a handful of Mythic Rares to finish my set. And then the rest is foil upgrades. So, I need King Aldarin Leaf Song, Rust Trooper, Old Man Rocket, Raw Lightman. Is that it? Oh. Yeah, I only need like 4 rares, or 4 mythics to complete my set. Awesome. Okay, Old Man Rocket, Rust Trooper, King Aldarin Leaf Song, Raw Lightman. That's what we're looking for. Listen, Doomblade, I'm going to explain something to you. If I make it to a nursing home, if I live long enough to make it there and be on a liquid diet, that's a win. That's a win. Uber, you had a cracked tooth and it sucked. You had to get it removed. I had a fractured cracked tooth and the wisdom tooth under it came in sideways and was pushing up and messing it up. So they had to like chisel down into my gum. And I'm literally having like bone fragments or like tooth fragments come up and cut the underside of my tongue. It's brutal. So in the commons, if we find a techno historian or a Barnabas, that's a win. All right. Because those are the art proofs that I have. I own thems. All right. So we got Skaldar Grimshade. We got Strength Augmentation. We got Serenia Coral Heart. Those were the commons. Now we got Pachanko. And we got Viking Sage of the Forge. You know what? There's commons at the back too. And I don't think I've ever realized that I can just go like this and we can grab them from the back and get them out of the way. This axe always makes me think of a parking meter. It's hilarious. This is the flaming parking meter. It's like if you don't pay your parking fines, this thing catches on fire and the parking attendant runs up and grabs it and smashes it into your car. We got Texel, and then I don't know if there's more commons or uncommons back there, but now we'll look at the foils. So we got Celestium Heights. This is sweet. Like, the artwork is sweet. It's a pretty standard land in terms of like every orbital, all 6 orbitals each have one of these lands that say whenever you play a third land, like this is boundless, but it could be any group, Sulfera, whatever it is. Whenever you play a third land from that group, you get to untap this land. And lands in this game, you only tap them once, and then they stay tapped forever. So being able to untap it is actually a big deal. You know what? Doomblade, eat my butt cheeks. How about that? I can continue to insult you as much as I want. It's just an extended insult, because I'm still technically doing the spin before yours. So fuck you, clown shoes. Then we got a Glimmer Bandit. This is a Symbiosis dude. Symbiosis is an interesting ability because it is just a 1-cost 1 power. But this can copy the ability of any other dude who has the same power as him. So there's a bunch of rare guys who have like 1 power. You can use this for neat effects. We got a foil Templar of the Soul Token. Visions of Thalwind. This is a rare that honestly feels like it shouldn't be rare. There's a lot, like, I'm not the biggest or best judge of cards in this game. To be fair, there are people who definitely are more well-versed in the gameplay than I am. But like, paying 3 to return a card that costs 4 or less to its owner's hand doesn't feel rare or strong enough, you know? I might be wrong about that. And then we got an uncommon Emberwood Stalwart. Okay. Don't mistake height for weakness. Whatevs. That pack didn't have any juice that I wanted. That's all right. Not a terrible pack, but not juicy, you know? Not juicy. Uber, one of your friends, is designing his own TCG. I love how many TCGs are created as passion projects by people and how many of them end up getting birthed out into the world. I've been fortunate that I've gotten to try a ton of different card games over the years. I remember back in the day, the original gold rush of Magic the Gathering, where all kinds of companies were like, we got to create a card game. It's a license to print money. Because that's legit what Magic has been. You know what I mean? Like, it's Wizards' license to print money. So game companies want to get in on that. And it's hard to make a new card game a reality. I am a very skeptical individual when it comes to new games, in terms of whether they'll be able to get any kind of market penetration. Like when you look at things like MetaZoo, for example. MetaZoo flared up big, going, we're going to go big, we're going to go hard. And then they died with a whimper, bro, turning into Hello Kitty. Like it was like egregious. And you just see a number of different games kick up and flare out. Like the Altered TCG has apparently really screwed up with game stores and their philosophy and everything. And they're having some problems. I don't know a ton about it, but I was being told about it, and it sounds like they're making like bad moves. So the people at Wonders invited me out last year to come and check out their game. And I only accepted because the game is designed by Brian Tinsman, and it was an opportunity for me to go and meet him. Tinsman is somebody who was responsible for designing a bunch of different Magic sets, including like the crazy Eldrazi sets and stuff. He has an impressive resume in regards to Magic the Gathering, and has made a bunch of other games himself too, right? So Tinsman had already come by, and we were already like chatting in the streams and stuff and been friendly. So this was an opportunity to go and meet him in person and try out this game. But I was not really sure whether the game was actually going to be worthwhile. I took my buddy Double Strike down to play it with me, right? And so when we sat down and played our first game, we realized, oh, this is actually a legitimate game. On the way down to the event, Double Strike was saying to me, yo, we're playing the event, and then when we're done, I'll just give you the cards, because who cares? Like, what am I going to do with them? But within less than, 6 hours of having played the game or something like that, he's just like, yo, I'm keeping these cards and I'm going to play with my friends and stuff. And it went like that, bro. So it's actually a fun game. And I'm really looking forward to getting to go and play and hang out and all this stuff in like 6 weeks down in South Carolina or whatever. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. And like Wonders has the actual effort being put into it and the gameplay in it that it can go the distance, right? There's anything can happen and any game can falter and nothing is promised in this world. But there is a ton of time and resources being pushed into this game. And I'm here for it. I'm here to experiment and have fun. I was lucky enough to be brought down for the first set and be given some of the Kickstarter product. So I was able to like build out my own collection and stuff. But now we get to go into the second set. And I get to go, yo, hook me up. I'm going to be grabbing as much as I can like a greedy little goblin. Because the first time around, we played breaking games. And I didn't understand 100% what we were doing. We were cracking booster packs. But I didn't really understand what it was. Everybody was so hyped. The energy there was electric. Imagine just being in a room where every single person there is there to have a good time. Nobody's unhappy. And this is the first time you're getting your hands on your product. And on top of that, the company paid for this big spread of food, and they built like a little mini Blazing Phoenix pub based on the card where they had these women serving drinks and everything. And I mean, it was great because it was like, here you go, you want juice, you want water? I mean, there was booze, like unlimited booze. People were getting hammed, but that's not my style. So it was just like a really, really nice celebration. And there's video footage of that trip. If you guys haven't seen it, if you go over on the Hatcher channel, there's a video of my trip to the States. Now, this time around, it's going to be returning, which means I'm not going to have that anxiety of, do we know where we're going? We're going to meet these people. Is it going to be any good? Like, there was so many question marks in my head the first time around. This time around, they're exclamation marks, because it's like, how's it going to go into, I know how it's going to go. I have messaged multiple people from the team saying, yo, I'm hyped about this event. And on top of that, me and Double Strike are writing lore. We're writing lore because I own this character. I own the techno historian. Like, I get to decide what to do with this in the lore and whatever. Now, the company can override that because they have final say on like what the lore will be or whatever. But when you own a character, you're allowed to do the world building for it on your own. It's one of the cool things I like about what Wonders is doing to get people engaged, right? So, do you guys want to hear the concept that I have for the? It's just like a couple of paragraphs, but it's involving a lich with this crazy situation, losing his family. We can go into it if you want to hear it. Thompson, yeah, Wonder Set 2. Yes, exactly right, buddy. It's coming out in March. I'm excited. No, Break Stop. That wasn't the pizza bathroom trip. That was at a face-to-face event, which, by the way, I'm going to be getting back into the swing of going to those too. I was talking to Double Strike saying, yo, bro, I'm not depressed anymore from losing all those family members. I want to get out and mix it up. I want to come to events with you again. So you're going to be able to see me in the States, but you're also going to get to see me at different locations for face-to-face stuff. And if Double Strike's going a further distance to a further place, I'm going to rock with him. We're going to do it together. Juglum, what's up, buddy? How you doing, my friend? Yeah, Bo Falcon knows. I feel like Bo Falcon, if you picked his brain, he would like give you a wealth of information about what I've been doing over the years. Is there bondage involved in the lore? Yeah, actually, Buddy is doing some grouting, and he's using latex between the tiles to bond them. So I figured this is going to fall under the category of latex bondage, right? I think that's a fair way to describe what we're going to be talking about. Okay, you guys want to hear it? Awesome. Let me pull up what I wrote. I sent it over to the lore master of Wonders, and he gave me some feedback. And I want you guys to know I don't know anything about writing. I have no experience as like writing stories or whatever. I'm just a huge fan of stories. So, basically, it goes like this. First of all, you need to know. Hold on, we've got two different characters, okay? We got the techno historian, who There are multiple technohistorians. This isn't a legendary character. This is a type of person who roams this world. But in my story, we're going to have a unique technohistorian that actually may show up with my face. We're going to see. I don't know. I'm going to talk to the Wonders people about like getting me on a card and getting Wayne on a card. Now let me see if I can find Barnabas here, because Barnabas is a lich, and he is the other part of this story. Yes, here he is. Okay. So, and check it, boys. These are both serialized. I have a serialized technohistorian and a serialized Barnabas. I actually collect technohistorians. I have 500 copies of this card. It's only a common, so it's not that impressive, but I do have 500 copies of this because the Wonders people did a 3,000 booster pack break, and they sold slots where if you pick a character, you get every copy of that character that comes up. So Joe from Wonders was really nice, and he surprised me, and he said, yo, I bought you the Wonders historian slot. And so they sent me 500 of these. Isn't that awesome? And check it out. So I also have a serialized Barnabas, number 53 out of 99, right? So these are the two characters that I own, all right? And the way that goes with the story is, okay, this particular technohistorian is special. He's crafted himself a body made out of biometal that stores his memories. But his body both can't hold everything he knows, and it's also missing parts. Like his body is incomplete. Parts of it are missing from previous battles. As a result, he only has flashes of what his life was like when he was a human. And they're somehow horrific, like he himself is some kind of undead. So he's wandering around with the belief that he is an undead creature or was undead. He doesn't know what he is. He has vague memories of having a wife and a child, and he knows he has to find something called the twin heart, but he doesn't know where to find it. So he's going to travel between orbitals in a quest for understanding. The orbitals are the 7 different worlds of Wonders of the First, right? So he's going to travel to these different worlds. And Umbrathine, which is the world full of like darkness and evil and the worst demons and all that kind of stuff, that's where it's going to turn out to feel like his home, but it's not actually his home. He's going to be drawn there because it's somehow tied to his old life before he became a technohistorian. But as it turns out, the undead that he thinks he is actually his brother Barnabas, right? So he's seeing himself like this, right? Hold on, do I have the camera facing down still? I can't see it because I'm reading the stuff off the screen. Okay, I do. So he thinks he looks like this, right? But he's not. He's not this guy. So this is his brother, right? But his memories are completely messed up. Barnabas here turned himself into a lich by making a deal with a demon in a bid to save his wife and child who were dying in childbirth, and neither could be saved. So the demon forged both the child and the mother's hearts together into a crystallized twin heart, which became Barnabas's phylactery. So if you don't know what a phylactery is, that's where liches store their essence, and that's how they essentially are immortal. You can't destroy a lich as long as their phylactery exists. They'll keep coming back to life, and you'll see that Barnabas's ability is that he comes back every single turn. He's not unkillable. You can kill him, but he will constantly come back. He's essentially unstoppable. He'll keep coming back from the dead, right? So, basically, he makes this deal with the demon. The wife and daughter's hearts are fused into the twin hearts, or the twin heart, I should say, which gives Barnabas the time he needs to research the magic required to resurrect his family, because it's going to take him an extremely long time to be able to accomplish that research, right? So, unfortunately, the demon insinuated itself into the twin heart, right? So it basically corrodes the essence of Barnabas, and Barnabas is drawn down a path of evil and completely forgets who he is and forgets who his family is. And if you look at the flavor text, it says, eternal life comes with eternal servitude. So essentially, he has become a pawn of this demon that is using him as a tool for its own enjoyment, just messing people up, right? So the technohistorian is actually Barnabas's brother, who sacrificed his humanity in an attempt to stay alive long enough to cure his brother. So he's trying to cure him, but now because his brother's immortal, a normal human lifespan is not going to be a lot. Like he doesn't have the time to save his brother, so he has to find a way to extend his life. So he turns himself essentially into like a machine of pure living metal that stores memories throughout the entirety of the metal in his body. So during a battle, like basically how it works is, let's say you walk up and you hack off the techno historian's arm with an axe or something. Well, all of a sudden, all the memories stored in that arm are cut off from him. He's lost those. And that causes him to go into a frenzy because he has to recover these memories. So any part of his body that gets torn off or whatever, he has to reconnect with it and reconstitute it back into the whole to maintain his memories. Now, here's the problem. He got into a battle with a dragon, and dragon fire permanently melted away parts of him. So basically, as a result, he's not able to remember who he is. He's not able to remember a number of different elements. That's why he has the fragmented memories, right? But before all of this happened, because the amount of knowledge that he needs and the amount of memories exceeds his body's ability to store, and because he was worried about losing this knowledge, there are actually living metal vessels that have been scattered across the different orbitals that contain big chunks of his knowledge. In fact, there might be one that contains all of his knowledge, but he doesn't know where they are. That's part of the knowledge that was burned away by the dragon fire and is unrecoverable. So he has a faint idea that somewhere out there, parts of him exist, but he doesn't know where they are, he doesn't know what they are, and he doesn't know what to do with them when he finds them, right? So that's it. That's overall, so far, what I've got conceptually, right? So that, I think, is really fun. And so I told Buddy in charge of the lore, Ramal, and he said, you got a decent concept. You've got a protagonist, an antagonist, and a foil. And he's like, what you're missing is a human everyman or audience surrogate. Like a character who doesn't exist, maybe. Yeah, somebody who's like a human who helps this story on his journey, kind of like a sidekick, but really it's just us along for the ride. Well, Double Strike is actually creating a character called Jagger who is going to be a human and essentially will be like a sidekick. So apparently we already have a bunch of the key elements for a story. That's neat. I'm happy. You know, I think this is going to be cool. I think this is going to be dope. So yeah, that's what I got so far, and I think that's a cool little launching pad. The idea gets my imagination going, so hopefully other people will enjoy it. But that's lore that I am creating for this game in particular, and I want to make like lore videos and stuff about it. That's where I'm feeling right now. It feels good. It feels good. So you guys like that? Do you think it's cool or what? You don't have to lie to me. If you don't like it or it's just kind of whatever to you, you're allowed to feel that way. Ramal called it decent, and I was just kind of like, I thought it was cooler than decent, but whatever, you know. He's a professional writer, so I'm sure what I have seems amateurish, because it is. I'm a fucking amateur. I am a rank amateur. Hey, Juglum Super Chat says, more lore, please. I spewed the lore, bro, but you know what? We can spin the wheel for you. Let's do that. Paul Falcon, it sounds interesting and you enjoyed it. Thanks, buddy. Mike, you liked it too? Nice. Larry, you think it's cool? Kurt, you like it? Yeah. All right, what do we got? Ooh, Lorwyn. We're going to do Lorwyn. Doomblade sounds awesome. What if his fragments gets used in another living metal contract that he has to sacrifice in his frenzy for his memories? Yo, that's cool. I like that, bro. Imagine some kind of like gigantic, crazy construct. Imagine some kind of like giant metal construct that he just literally like melds into and like pulls something up out of, right? But fucking, what are you doing? Oh, Juglum said super cool lore. What if he had a sidekick named Loot? Yeah, he got what he had coming. I see why, Bo. I see why. Shut it, Juglum. Joe, you'd like to know more? Well, when I have more, I'll tell you guys more when we have it fleshed out. I think the Double Strike has some writing experience as well. His character... Oh, you know what's really cool? Independently of my story, Double Strike's character that he's created, you know what his ability is? To help people find things. He has like a knack for finding things, which dovetails perfectly with the historian knowing he needs to find the twin heart, but not knowing what it is or where it is. You know? Like, that's just naturally, organically, like, taped together. I love it. Hey, Shiva, what's up? How you doing? Drake, yeah, thanks. Thanks for telling me the concept's cool. I like it. I think it's exciting. It's fun. Okay, so what do we got here? We got Gold Medal Nomad, representing a Kithkin who's been cut off from the Thought Weft, which is a rough situation to be in as a Kithkin. Great Forest Druid. Oh, wow, look at him. What the hell's going on? It looks like he has another tree folk's hand as his head, like a cut off. What? A green and 1/0/4, tap to add a mana of any color. Forget the elves, that meddling fairy queen, and those greasy machines. If you ask me, it's the generous who should be remembered. All right. Cranky old man tree folk. I like it. Flame Chain Mauler. Wow, this guy looks intense. Red 1, 2/2. Pay a red and 1. It gets +1/+0 and gains menace till end of turn. Damn, man. Imagine these commons back in the day when like Magic started out. That would be really strong. That would be really strong. He needs a cool flying motorcycle to ride and go vroom, vroom, beep, beep. Yo, actually, they have motorcycles and stuff. This is not a, like, this is a, the techno-historian comes from a world of high technology and high magic. Definitely high technology. So, and actually, the card's ability, you know, since we've been talking about it, the card's ability is to make items cost. Basically, items in this game are the same as artifacts in Magic, and he makes you spend 1 less to cast artifacts. So it's because of their deep knowledge of all the different like items that exist, right? Hey, what up, Techno? Bro, look at that. You actually fit it. Look. Techno. All right. Nicely done. Wilo, what's up? Thanks for saying you're glad I'm feeling better. I appreciate it. Yeah, McGraw, you enjoy undead historians trying to figure out how they were, what happened. Well, the historian wasn't actually undead. It's his brother who's undead, but I feel you. Okay, we got Heirloom Ante. Black and 2, 4/4. Enters with 2/1/1s. -1/-1s. Whenever another creature you control dies, surveil one and remove a -1 from this creature. Totally fine and limited. Glamour Might. Bro, I haven't seen this. A blue and 2, 2/2 flash flying. When it enters, choose one. Tap a creature or untap a creature. Hell yeah. I love it. Bro, this almost makes me think of Link from Legend of Zelda with the green hat, the elvish ears or whatever. Well, I guess Link didn't have elvish ears, depending. But with the fairy, hey, listen. Hey, listen. Shut up, Navi. Shut up. I like this art. Sun Dappled Celebrant. 2 white and 4, 5/6, Convoke and Vigilance. Oh, okay. Very solid tree folk. I mean, for a common. Chaos Spewer. That's what I call my dick. 3 mana, 5/4. When it enters, you may pay 2 if you don't blight 2. Okay. Fine. Look at it, though. It's a boar that's spewing out chaotic dark magic. That is really evocative artwork. Let's be real, man. This is an insane goblin warlock. The boggarts are really cool from Lorwyn because of the absolute non-homogeneous nature of them. Each of them feels singularly unique. Kithkeeper. This one's goofy. This is a goofy one. I don't even want to look at this one right now. Vinebred Brawler. 3 mana, 4/2. Must be blocked if able. Whenever it attacks, another target elf gets +2/+1 till end of turn. Huh. Alright. That's going to be strong and limited. Kindle the Inner Flame. A red and 3 sorcery elemental. Create a token that's a copy target creature you control, except it has haste, and at the beginning of the end step, sack it. And this flashback for 2. And beholding 3 elementals. Oh, that's a decent amount of value. Champions of the Shoal. A blue and 3, 4/6. As an additional cost to cast this, behold a merfolk and exile it. So exile a merfolk you control or a merfolk card from your hand. Whenever this creature enters and becomes tapped, tap up to 1 target creature and put a stun counter on it. Okay. When this creature leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to its owner's hand. That's decent. That's decent. Spry and Mighty. Look at this artwork. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Look at the fucking tree folk. Look at his face, his little glowing eyes, and his happy head. And look at the Kithkin. We're going on an adventure. Oh, this is just so heartwarming. This is adorable. God, I love this so much. Holy shit. 1 green and 4 sorcery. Choose 2 creatures you control. You draw X cards and the chosen creatures get +X and gain trample until end of turn, where X is the difference between the chosen creature's power. What? This is awesome. So the concept is you want a big creature and a little creature to maximize the effect, and that's what you're getting. This is so good. I love this. I need to see more of the artworks in these frames, these styles, because this is fan-fucking-tastic. I love this. Then we got Twin Flame Travelers, a red, a blue, and 2, 3/3 flying. If a triggered ability of another elemental you control triggers, it triggers an additional time. Perfect fit for an elemental deck. And I love the Flame Elemental and the Frost Elemental together, although the Frost Elemental's head feels too big for its body, but that's a minor quibble. Then we got a Foil Swamp, looking awesome, and a Merfolk token / Shapeshifter token. That was great. That was great. Into the bundle you go. All right, there we go. Jess, I have absolutely no idea. But I will tell you that the set does have like 70 mythics. So getting them all is a real big challenge. If I don't manage to get the last few through opening packs, I'm going to probably try and trade for them up at the Shattering. I'm getting a trade binder. I'm going to get a trade binder ready. Do you know how long it's been since I put together a trade binder? Like, I'm excited. This is going to be fun. Doomblade Super Chat says, actually, that sounds like Prototype. It's a video game that came out a long time ago, except instead of a living metal person, it's a living virus. Oh, that's cool. A living virus that encodes information? That's conceptually interesting. Maybe you're not a complete idiot, Doomblade. Although maybe you are, because you could have done a bigger Super Chat and got another spin, you numpty. Oh, Larry, there's a game called 15 Minutes. Sounds like it's inspired by Majora's Mask. You have 15 minutes before the moon crashes into Earth. Oh, wow, okay. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So, turning to the subject of the stream, I suppose. To me, I think that this lawsuit is just more of an indication of the kind of lawsuits we're going to see going forwards, but I think that it would take a lot of this to actually really take Hasbro down. I think they will course correct and change things before they let that happen. You know, they're probably just going to do settlements at first and pass the cost on to us, and then figure out how they can reduce the incidence of lawsuits or protect themselves more from them. Uber, you might have to build the Kithkin deck. Do it. Spry and Mighty is so cool. Crawfish, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, my man. I know I told you guys that I was finally off the antibiotics and I was going to be able to get a proper full night's sleep, but the reality is that's not how it's panning out. I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night, and I laid down for a nap. And I napped for like an hour, but when I woke up, you know when you lay down for a nap and you wake up and you're like, I feel like I'm more tired. I feel like I'm more groggy. What the hell's the deal, right? Like, what is the deal with that, bro? I have big complaints about this restaurant. Waiter, my soup is cold. Somebody flog Doomblade. Take your belt and tan his hide, boys. Give him them red butt cheeks. Sheba, you recognize it? This is my favorite bowl. Carly, oh, he's got a little butt. He's got a little butt. Yeah. Carly got this, and it's like my favorite bowl. It's like a big, fat bowl with a handle. I love it. I know she really likes Gudetama. He's a little lazy egg guy. So she has like a Tamagotchi of him. She has one like where he's got like it's like a little plastic figure and he's got a blanket made of bacon, and when you fucking tap on him he's like, leave me alone. Ugh. Like he's just a little lazy sack of crap. He's adorable. Doomblade Super Chat says, check your Discord. Okay, what's up? Prototype is a 2009 action-adventure video game developed by Radical Entertainment, published, blah, 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 blah. In July, it was re-released. Okay, what's it about here? Separate versions of two games. Prototype players control... Okay, here we go. In Prototype, players control an amnesiac shapeshifter named Alex Mercer as he attempts to stop an outbreak of a virus called Blacklight in Manhattan, which mutates individuals into powerful, violent monsters. He also attempts to uncover his mysterious past while coming into conflict with the military and black ops force called Blackwatch. Outside the main story, players can freely explore the game opens world and engage in several different side activities. Okay, that sounds cool. That sounds cool, buddy. Yeah, Techno, you are right. You are correct in that, like, especially in the United States, the bar for what it takes to sue people is very low. I've noticed, like, Canada doesn't seem to be nearly as litigious, so there's a different... Like, we have different legal framework or whatever, but it seems like in America you can get sued at the drop of a hat, bro. Defective, it was kind of like Guyver. Okay, all right, I get it. Yeah, McGraw, how do you get a sealed lore and pre-release kit so you can pull a TMNT promo? Well, first of all, you have to figure out which, like, you have to go to an LGS that actually had it occur. This didn't happen in most places. It only happened in select areas. But in the areas that it happened in, there was a high concentration of them. So you'd need to be in that geographic region or find somebody who's selling a pre-release kit from that geographic region. It won't be easy. It will genuinely be very difficult, and it would be easy to be scammed by somebody just lying to you and saying, oh yeah, that's one of these, you know? Okay, pain pill time. Gotta make sure I have a little bit more food in the belly for that. Remember when the person won the lawsuit against McDonald's for the spilled coffee being too hot? I don't remember the details of it. I just saw it in passing, so I have no idea if it was actually, like, genuine merit or whatever, but I do vaguely recall something like that. Wasn't it like an old lady and it, like, ruined her legs? And then they determined that you shouldn't be keeping it at a constant rolling boil and it should be like slightly... Like, I don't know where in that case we've got the actual truth and reality. You know what I mean? So I couldn't say for sure. Larry, your LGS got a box of pre-release kits that had some of the TMNT promos. Did they? Really? Are you serious? Because you're the first that I've heard of in Canada. Do they have any pre-release kits? And can we somehow get you to get one for me or something? And then you and I can meet up at a face-to-face event, right? Me and Larry have met in person. So, like, he's from my neck of the woods in terms of he's in Canada and close enough to meet up at a place. So, if that store that you go to still has kits for sale, I'd be interested in figuring something out. Mittens, you hope I'm feeling better? Thanks. I'm on the mend. Because it didn't say caution hot beverage? Really? Is that what it boiled down to? It wasn't printed on the outside of the cup? Doomblade, when Prototype came out, it had a similar concept to Infamous. Oh, I know Infamous. Carly told me about that one. Nishimoto, the sheen of that upper lip. How I missed it. Listen, bro. I got the sweatiest lips in town. Okay? Or do I? Let's find out what the wheel has in store for you. Oh, yeah, you want to talk about sweaty, greasy lips? Let's talk about the sweaty, greasy lips that you fell out of some fucking deep forest bog whore, all right? Your mother is disgusting. disgusting. And your father is also disgusting. And together, they made you, and you're double disgusting. Double D's standing for double disgusting. And the big fat man titties you have, you fucking ugly, dickless bitch. I got news for you, bro. No matter how many dicks you suck, yours is never gonna grow. You're always gonna be a joke, but the kind that people can't even laugh at because you make them fucking throw up in their mouth. Eat all of my ass, bro. And the entirety of the whole, too. Fuck you, Nishimoto. You know what, as well, buddy? You have bad taste in socks. You buy shitbag socks. How's that feel? You socks at life. Oh! Got him! Fucking got him! Now you're gonna need therapy. Hey, Thompson Super Chat says, I'll go for a spin. I've been considering writing my own horror historical fiction short story about one of the medieval Rus princesses I study and submit it to this horror short story journal. Do it, buddy. You've got some good taste in horror. The stuff that you hooked me up with from, what's his name, Fracassi or whatever. So yeah, go for it. Go for it. Nishimoto says, like mother's milk. Anybody who comes in from outside of this will be like, what the hell's going on? This dude's just ripping on him. It's like, why is he happy? What the hell is this? Okay, let's spin for Thompson. Random. Fucking random. All right, where'd I put the random packs? Oh, God. Oh, right here. Excellent. Okay. Thompson, I have a stack of booster packs in my hand. I'm going to let you decide. Give me a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me a number between 1 and 7. Inclusive. So it can be 1. It can be 7. I should sell purple Kool-Aid. Yo, I have a Kool-Aid snow cone maker. I haven't used it yet. Maybe we'll try it out in a stream. He has chosen 6. So that's second from the bottom. Oh, you blew it, bro. Second from the bottom is Metazoo. Talk about a failure, man. Let's take a look at Metazoo. You know what, though? I do have to give the Metazoo people credit. I came to their attention by making fun of them. And they just decided to roll with it and just send me product. They did not get all pissy like Wizards did. Larry, oh, the owner of your LGS already opened the rest. Fair enough. Nothing can be done about that then. Kurt, the one McDonald's knowingly exceeded safe temperatures is a case study in business law class. Oh, okay. See, there you go. I believe that. Babe, the blue cow. Oh, that's what that is too, isn't it? You're right. You're absolutely right, Sheba. Okay, so we got a bookmark. We got my ass is in the air, dear. We got, look at this thing, man. Look at Goofy. He's just eating somebody. Blah, 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 blah. We got Matlocks. A Matlock. I want to ask you some questions. Then we got Old Green Eyes. Look at what? A scavenger of battlegrounds. This beastie has been spotted following armies as they march to war. Look, he's just got some guy's head. Oh. Then we got Dragon's Breath. Look at the dragon's face, man. This dragon has some, like, birth defects, bro. Lightning in a bottle. Looks like crap. Proton beam, because why not? Ghostbusters. If someone asks you if you're a god, Ray, you say yes. Uncle Sam? What the fuck is this? Uncle Sam is an important member of the crew that delivers Metazoo's mail. This is, do you guys see this? This is Uncle Sam riding a big snail delivering the mail. Like, what the fuck, dude? And then we got a city. Oh, it's just like Magic the Gathering. Welcome to New York, Cowabunga! And then Water Aura. That looks like crap, too. This game was a fail, bro. I did like the environmental concepts though, where some of the cards will say like, if you can see it like trees nearby, this gets a bonus. Of course, there was one that gives you bonuses for farting, and I really thought that was not a good choice. I'm like, I don't want to go to a tournament where people are incentivized to fart and crap their pants, you know? The red borders are ugly. These cards are ugly. Cowabunga! Whew. All right. That is like some card games I keep the cards from. That is I just throw in the trash immediately after I open the packs. Doomblade, you miss the old school games and you never get games like that. Things keep changing. So the good news is, while you'll probably won't ever get to recapture that same feeling from those games, you will have new experiences with new game types, you know? Bleg, line must always go up infinitely or else. Correct. You have graduated Hasbro corporate school where the line must go up at every expense of everything else. And we must hide the fact that pretty much every aspect of our business is crumbling and we are using magic as life support to not only turn profit for the shareholders, but also cover every other part of the business. Like without Magic the Gathering, Hasbro wouldn't even exist anymore, you know? Uber, that's capitalism. But the thing is, in the past, like, there's a balance. You balance current profits versus long-term profits. It is irresponsible when you have a goose that lays the golden eggs to start beating it with a stick so it craps out twice as many eggs in the short term, but will have a shortened life, you see. Magic could theoretically go on as an infinite money machine, but if they overdo it and drive it into the ground, they lose it all, you know? So it's not just as simple as like, it's capitalism, must do this. There is a case to be made for diligent stewardship of your products so that you can have long-term gains. What up, Throne? How you doing? You missed it. We already did the Marvel reveal, man. I already got early access to the Marvel cards. Didn't you know that? Here, check it out. Check it out. I got them already, son. I got them, boy. I got some. Well, magic cards bouncing here and there and everywhere, damaging the game beyond repair. These are going to be perfect for when we get to the Marvel set. Right? Because I can just slap these onto Magic cards and go, Marvel reveal! Right? Right? Like here, you know we can do one right now. Let's just borrow one of these Lorwyn commons and make it a reality. Alright, Kithkin, you're gonna get it for the cause. All right. I'm pleased to give the grand reveal of a card from the upcoming Marvel set. Whoa! It's Gold Medal Hulk. Hulk grab cheeks. Hulk smash. Sheba, you're so tired of Marvel. Shit's been everywhere for over 20 years. Agreed. Marvel did the impossible by creating the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which was genuinely an impressive vision that they pulled off. It was to the point where anytime a Marvel movie was coming out, I was willing to watch it because I was going to be entertained. And then they blew it so hard, and it was just like, it's not worth even watching Marvel movies. I loved the first Ant-Man, right? And then it was like, by the time the third one rolled around or something like that, I remember saying to Carly, I'm like, it's going to be terrible. And she's just like, well, why do you think that? I'm like, do you remember the second one? Was there anything good about it? Why would you want to see the third one? You know what I mean? Like, it just reached the point where we know it's going to suck. Why bother? Heavy Metal coming in with a super chat saying, I repent. Well, let's see. Let's see if your repentance has any influence on the wheel. But first, we must elevate you to hallowed status up on the board. Nishimoto Gummy Bears was one of the best cartoons of its time. Fire theme as well. You are correct. Absolutely. 100%. Gummy Bears was banger. The song was banger. You know what else had the banger vibes? Fucking DuckTales. Oh, woo! Ba-ba-da-da, touch my balls and kiss my mom. Oh, DuckTales. Oh, woo! You know what I'm saying? That shit's great. There's a monkey right behind you. He's gonna shove you on a landmine. I don't know. Here we go. Heavy metal. Heavy metal. It's your choice, buddy. So your options are Insult, Lore When Eclipsed, Wonders of the First, Random Booster Pack, Jug Hunt. You're not allowed to choose my choice because that's stupid. Jenny, you know what? That's a pun I didn't even mean to make. The whole vision thing, you know? I love how, like, when they had that scene in the one movie where, like, the Scarlet Witch pushes this explosion up the building and it explodes into the building and everybody goes, no! And you're just like, we just watched you for movie after movie just blowing up buildings and not giving a shit. Tons of people are getting hurt. And then the people at Marvel went, oh, people are saying this online. We've got to take that into account. And then they just started going, okay, we're at the airport. Psst, everyone's been cleared out. Nobody's here. The audience definitely can't say we killed people. Okay, guys, let's fuck them up. You know? Chippendale Rescue Ranger. Chippendale's Rescue Ranger. Chippendale when there's danger. Also, banger. Agreed. Darkwing Duck. Yo, let's get dangerous. Doug? Don't know what you're talking about. Jess, Half Baked had an alternate ending? No, I didn't know that. Tailspin. Yeah! Tailspin. Oh, we oh. Oh, we ate. Yeah, man. Wow, there were so many good kid shows with banger themes, bro. I'm surprised you know about Tailspin, Doomblade, based on your age. Heavy metal has chosen Insult. All right. Let's go. Let's start off the top with the fact that you're called heavy metal because that's fucking what was in your mom's bloodstream when she was pregnant with you. All kinds of fucking heavy metals. And that explains why your fucking face looks like it does, bro. I didn't know that, like, in the Goonies, that fucking sloth character was made, like, based on you. That's fucking amazing. Hey, you guys! Oh, fuck, it's heavy metal, run! I don't want to be around that weird fucking goof bag with his weird mutated goof bag head. Heavy metal has, like, weird hands. They're just way too fucking big, but also really thin like paper. So we can fucking like slide them in between doors and shit. Wow, there's like a light reflection off this for a second that totally tweaked out my brain. Probably because I thought about heavy metal too much and my brain was trying to defend itself. Out, demon! Get that shit out of your brain! I'd rather look at a random flashing of light off of my watch than spend a single second thinking about you. My tongue gets thick while talking about you because you're that fucking disgusting. It's like a palpable scum on my tongue, weighing both my tongue and my soul down. I want you to know that from the bottom of my heart, I hate your fucking guts. Doomblade, your mom showed you that show when you were blazed out of your mind last year on edibles. You get high with your mom? Shit's starting to make so much sense. No, wait, we can't even do that because you're not the one getting insult. Heavy metal is. Fuck you, heavy metal. Your pinkies are bent. It's a family trait. That's funny. I got you with the hand shit. A cadmium cream egg. That's pretty good. That nicely ties in what I was saying. Instead of Cadbury cream egg, a cadmium cream egg. Credit where credit's due, Jenny. That's funny. That's clever. Heavy metal, hell yeah, buddy. It's all fun and games. And obviously, we know you can take it. You're literally the reigning heavyweight champion of insults. There is nobody on this planet who has received more insults in a single stream than heavy metal. The universe warped itself completely around him to give him that title. He is the undisputed insult king. People have tried to best him, and they haven't been able to. He's probably going to take it to the grave. He's probably going to be the reigning champion forever on that front. Defective, I don't know the show Shintaro. I've never heard of it. Ooh. Hey Kyle, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Ooh. Can't wait until I'm like fully healed up, boys, because this has been a lot, you know? It's rough. It is rough. Okay, it looks like everything's still good here. I don't know what happened. For a second, it looked like the stream might be messed up, but it's still good. You guys can see me and everything's fine, right? The stream's not messed up. Kyle, work's closed tomorrow for snow, so you're playing Xbox later than usual. Nice. The snow has affected a bunch of stuff here. Carly wanted to get a pizza, and she tried to call a pizza place. Nobody picked up. Phone kept ringing. They're closed. I went out to the grocery store to pick up some food for us, and I made it just in time because they were closing hours early as well. So I was able to get some of those cheap Papa Giuseppe crap bag pizzas. You know what I'm talking about? And I was able to eat a bit of it. I mean, by eat a bit of it, I mean Carly cut it into tiny little strips for me, and then I just kind of like nibbled off the top layer of it because the crust at the bottom is too hard for me to eat, but the soft, doughy upper layer with the bit of cheese on it, I could eat. So that felt good. Jess, you're correct. You need to fix your gut microbiome after getting off antibiotics. So I have. Thanks for reminding me. Actually, I'm gonna grab a probiotic right now. We're gonna do an intermission because that's fine. Actually, screw it. I'll just grab a probiotic. No, we'll do an intermission. We'll do an intermission. I'm gonna go take a leak. Go look at my fun, glorious dick. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatcher goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. Okay, we're back. Jess, good job reminding me about this, bro, because I do need to take these. I was told specifically the instructions by the doctor was to make sure that I take the probiotics. I also bought yogurt. I never ate yogurt really at all. I had some when I was a kid, but like the stuff with the fruit in the bottom. But as an adult, I haven't had yogurt for like decades. But because of the liquid diet and whatever, I decided I was just going to get some yogurt and see if I could stomach it. And actually enjoy yogurt. And they have a brand that comes with probiotics built in or whatever. So I'm going to be just grabbing some of that and just getting into the mix so we can get the body back to where it should be, you know? What the hell is a Giuseppe pizza? You know, like the name Giuseppe. It's like, just think cheap, low grade pizza where you don't even know if it's actually got cheese on it. And then the picture, they make it look amazing. And then when you take it out, you're just like, it's more red than white. You just get a bunch of sauce and like a handful of whatever the topping is. And it's clearly a skis because rich people can afford the good shit. And the rest of us eat like fucking peasants, right? Yeah, Jess, I'm actually really glad that you reminded me because I would have forgotten today. My mind's all over the place. I'm getting cold. I need to get slippers. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I'm old. I'm an old wizard. Man, 15 years ago, I had the most amazing set of slippers. They were like lamb skin with like wool inside and everything. Like they were really, really, really good. Okay. Jess, you too. You put the pill in your mouth, then take the drink. I just give it something to swim in and send it down, bro. Nishimoto kimchi is amazing for your gut biome. I do not like kimchi. I'm a really picky eater, so thanks for the suggestion, but it's of no use to me. Shane, your uncle who passed had jaw cancer. They had to remove his lower jaw so he couldn't chew anything, put everything in a blender with beer and drank it. Did that for decades. Blending food is nightmarish. Carly was kind enough to get she made stew for me in the slow cooker so that the meat would be really tender. And that was... After I had gotten past pretty much the first week of the dental stuff, I was able to eat that, and it was nice because it was very soft and whatever. But then after the complications happened and my jaw got more messed up, I couldn't have that anymore. I couldn't chew because it's even chewing the softest things would be So she blended the stew up. Holy shit, is it disgusting. It changes the flavor profile, it changes the texture, and you can't just blend anything up and have it be the same thing. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Casey, what's up? How you doing? Doomblade, your mom made it a job to show you as much old movies and TV shows from the 80s and 90s. Nice, nice. That's good. So yeah, there's crazy snow going on out there, man. I enjoy the vibe though. I love the snow. For real. There's something about it, you know? It transforms the landscape. It creates a sort of uniformity to everything that you won't ever find in any other way, right? It's great. And it's also fun to walk by a big parking lot or something like that after a snowfall and be the first person there. It's a giant canvas waiting to be painted on. What are you going to do? Are you going to run out in the middle and make a big smiley face? Are you going to spell out a swear? Are you going to put your feet boom, boom, boom and make gigantic bird tracks? You know, Shane, your uncle probably thought they gave up on food and drank beer. I mean, at a certain point, what are you going to do, right? I feel for anybody in that situation. That's brutal. Just not being able to use my mouth for pretty much over half of this month has been incredibly demoralizing. Honestly, I've been having a rough time. I'm looking forward to being better. You know, the fact that I was able to eat some over easy eggs this morning, cooked in a bit of bacon fat. I didn't have any bacon. I had the bacon fat from the bacon that I cooked last week. I had one piece of bacon, and that was part of what messed up my jaw so bad. Crazy. But whatever. I'll go back to the dentist in a few days, and we'll make sure that, you know, it's not a fracture or whatever. Because it didn't look like it was. It looks like it's just TMJ strain. Yeah, Magaro, are you talking about like ordering a kit to try and get the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff? Nice. Well, I hope that you luck out and there is one in there for you, bro. So, Larry, I guess the store that you go to then has a bunch of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle singles available, unless somebody already bought them all up, right? It's got to be interesting to try and figure out how to price them at that point, because there's no market information, right? It's all just new. The pricing of card games in the card market is always an interesting thing, because I've been around since the beginning of Magic, right? There was only like 2 expansions out beforehand, and I watched the way the Magic markets evolve. But it's always interesting to see a new card game, for example, and be like, does it have a secondary market that people are buying things on? Because if your game doesn't have any secondary market where people are buying and selling your cards, that doesn't seem like it's got a good chance of any kind of long-term health. One of the things I like about Wonders is there's definitely a secondary market going on, and I know I have something awesome from the secondary market if I want to sell it, because I have the one of one. There's only one of this printed in the whole world, and I have it, and it's a rare from the set. So on top of that, it's a rare that says, as long as you have 3 or more creatures in your graveyard, draw an extra card each turn. Strong. I'm actually thinking about building my deck around this guy. Man, Yamagoro, that's cool, bro. I hope your kid is awesome. I hope that you actually get a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle card and don't just go, oh, I got this and I got a Lauren card I could have just got anywhere. Soth, the Pokemon scalpers are moving over to One Piece. Are they? I mean, I thought One Piece like already had a scalper problem where the product was super difficult to come by, and so the price point on the packs everywhere was crazy, right? One Piece has done very well as a card game, which makes sense when you have a show that's as popular as it is, that they have over 1,000 episodes. One Piece has over 1,000 episodes. That's so crazy. Man, I've really gotten back into milk now. I'm looking forward to having cereal. Did I tell you guys that I reconnected with an old school friend of mine that I hadn't hung out with in like decades? He's the guy who was in the Honeycomb commercial. He was literally in a Honeycomb commercial on TV when we were in high school. And I don't know, it's neat, you know? It's neat. Another chick in my high school was actually on television too. Oh, and her brother was in a bubblegum ad. There was a number of kids from my high school that went on to be successful. Larry, yep. YouTube, I mean, I don't know specifically with that, but I believe it. YouTube has some pretty big influencers out there who are just hopping into card games and doing whatever. People have gotten so confused about how this all works that now people walk into game stores and go, which booster box do I buy to get the money? Which one has the money cards in it? And it's just like, well, you're probably talking about this box, but you do understand that The packs are randomized. Look, man, I just know that somebody bought a box for like $100 or whatever dollars, and then they opened like $4,000. So just tell me which box I buy to do that. And it's like, do you have brain damage? If these boxes guaranteed that money, why would any business sell them to you? If I have a box that has $4,000 worth of stuff in it, and I know it has $4,000 with stuff in it, why am I selling it to you for $150? Like, you didn't figure out some hack or glitch in life. Wow, I too am going to go and buy the thing, and then I'll get it graded. And it's like, so you have people submitting everything to be graded to the point where I've gone into game stores and looked and said, bro, why do you have a Pokemon card that's been slabbed and graded and it's graded 3 out of 10? Because it looks like somebody took a Brillo pad to the foil. And the guy who runs that store is a buddy of mine. So he's just like, people are idiots. They literally they slab all this stuff because they think you can just open cards and it's money. And if you put it in a slab, it multiplies that money because somebody online will open a box and go, yo, I just cracked $6,000. I'm going to send it off to be graded. Check it out, boys. It's back from grading. It's worth 12 grand. Meanwhile, they spent $20,000 opening boxes to get where they are, right? They don't show you all the boxes that they lost on. They don't go, I bought a ton of boxes and they failed. They just show you the winner box, the Holy Grail, the Hail Mary. So you think they're defying the odds, and that's what gets the hits. You will not believe what was in this box. You don't see videos that get views that go, I got an average amount of cards from my box and I'm down 20% on it. You know what I mean? Kyle, when you finish upgrading your elemental precon, you're done building for like a year. Oh, did you get the Lorwyn one? Cool, man. Cool. I haven't gotten any of the commander decks from the last number of sets. Techno, you got into Magic because of One Ring and Post Malone? Me too, actually. That's what got me started. Yamago, when you were a little kid, you thought the vacuum sealer included bundles of cash in the box? When you're a kid, you're dumb. I remember telling my mom that we could get new furniture. You only gotta put $1 down. You only gotta give them $1, Mama, and we can get a couch. And she was just like, "That's not how it works, honey." Uber, we're not talking about people like that. We're talking about something completely different. We're talking about people who aren't in the fucking genre of Magic the Gathering. We're talking about like massive fucking YouTubers that just hop from thing to thing, whatever the hotness is. I'm going to hop onto this card game. I'm going to dump $100,000 into it like it's nothing. Not dedicated in the particular sphere of creators. You feel me? Casey says, I'm down bad on premium cardboard rectangles. I feel you. Chugging it on the street corner to get the cardboard. I'll wash your dung with my mouth for luxury rectangles. I need singing lessons. I want to learn how to sing The Goose is Hanging High. I genuinely do want to learn to sing. I think it would be fun. I think I could do more funny shit if I did. So one of my goals in the next couple of years is to go and pay somebody to teach me to sing. That's going to be cool. I want to do it. It's come up enough that I want to. Larry, you think it's sad people sandwich card in plastic slabs? To you, they're just game pieces. I agree with that. Like having this stuff in slabs, in some ways, like as a collector's item, if it's something you're not actually going to play with, like I have some Richard Kane Ferguson cards in slabs that I wouldn't put into a deck. So it's like, that's cool. I have like Hazes on Tamar in a slab and a regular Hazes on Tamar. So I don't need to use the slabbed one, right? I prefer like, if you're going to put it in something, just put it in a plastic case like this to protect it. And then, you know, you can actually take it out and play with it. Because I like to play with the cards. Yeah, Defective, you thought this was a Post Malone group? Well, you probably know that it's not. Better now. How about the pirate precon? It has $12 worth of cards when you open it. That's starter though. That's not the commander decks. Those are meant to just be whatever, right? Yeah, Gertrude, exactly. Common cards and slabs is weird. $2 cards. They don't understand. They just think like a slab card can be worth bajillions. No, bro. You're going to pay this company 15, 20 bucks to grade this card. It's going to be worth $1 and you're going to be negative 19 on it. You know, like it's like, what will you give me for this slabbed card? I got $1. I got $1 for you. Ching, 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 bitch. Still worn out, man. That's okay, though. I'll be fine. Larry, yeah, well, if you sent Beckett an ace of spades to be graded, they probably would just do it. They'll take your money. What the fuck do they care? If you're stupid and you want to use their service for stupid crap, you can do that. There's no rules against it. There's no rules against that, my friends. Uber, to you, Magic's about the game first. You don't worry about card value much because you have a job. Fair enough. I only worry about card value in so much as if a card is like worth a certain amount, then I'd rather have the money from it than the card itself in a lot of cases. Like that doesn't apply to old school like reserve list stuff and everything, but like for example, Hex Squelcher. If I crack a Hex Squelcher, that's a highly desirable card that people want. I would absolutely want to fucking sell that if I could, you know, because there's like a threshold, right? But yeah, Magic is a card game. Like, that's what we play. Like, Magic is different. Pokemon is more of a collector's game. So, slabbing stuff like that makes more sense for that. But slabbing Magic cards, in a way, is just taking away our game pieces. Ugh. When I'm yawning, I gotta, like, try and push up against my jaw so it doesn't stretch out too much. Juglam, you want to go for a spin? Let's go. Super chatty. Let's go. Gerthulu, you sold a Zorro you pulled for $800. Hell yeah. He's like, to hell with shiny cardboard. I want $800. Yes, sir. Oh, wonders. Right on. Let's do it. I'm good with that. Uber, whoever inherits my cards can worry about selling them. Bingo. There you go. That's a nice fancy free way to be, bro. Okay. Wonders. Here we go. All right. We got Master Farid. I love this crazy lion mane here. Link's Paw Song. Let's fucking go! Techno! We got him! We got the techno historian! This is my card. I own this shit. Another one for the collection, boys. Another one for the collection. Okay. And then we got Punish, Sister Azura, and then we'll grab the stuff from the back. Oh, no fucking way! Techno! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Hold on, let me find the collection box now. This demands that we bring out the collection to accept more brothers. To accept more brothers in the techno historian line. Where is it? I put it in the closet here. Right? Didn't I? Where's that box? It's a white one. It's white, white, white. Let's see if we can find it here. I think it's tucked behind some other stuff, and I'm going to make a mess if I try too much to get into it. So we're just going to have to, we're going to have to assimilate them later. I need a binder for all my technohistorians. No, it would take multiple binders. I'm doing it big box style. Big box style, baby. Okay, that's amazing. Double historian. Sweet. The pack was transcendental. Hell yeah. All right, let's get the commons from behind here. Okay, so I actually really like this one. And this feels like way better than a common should be. If you have 3 or fewer stones, your opponents can't attack in this realm unless they give you an energy or an action. This is very restrictive. This is great for hosing your opponent. Double historian. Double mint gum. We got a... Holy fucking shit! It's a foil mythic, bitch! It's a fucking foil mythic! You know how hard these are to come by? Oh, when I need it! I need it for my foil set! Bitch, what? Motherfucker, what? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! It's a fucking foil mythic, bitch! Hold on, we gotta get this shit in the sleeve. We gotta get this shit. Oh, we got a formless foil too. Damn. This pack is fucking insane. This pack is fucking insane. What's the Witch Warden do? Oh, it's a land. On harvest, if you own 13 or more cards in the Abyss is the graveyard, you may return target legendary wonder you own from the Abyss to this realm. Whoa. Whoa. If you have at least 13 cards in your graveyard, you can tap this for free. And you can use it to literally bring a card back from your fucking, like a legendary dude from your graveyard straight into play for free on top of getting action. This is busted. This is a broken card. Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. This is crazy. This is crazy. What the fuck? Double historian and a foil fucking Witch Warden. Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm working on a complete foil playset. This is fucking hype, bro. Fucking hype, man. Yes! Damn. I gotta sit and bask in this for a second. For real. I gotta bask, boys. I gotta bask. Crazy. Crazy. Awesome. Okay. Then we got a formless foil chord singer, so that's what they call the extended bordered ones. So these are the rarer versions. This is fucking awesome. Joseph, no, this game is called Wonders of the First. Oh, and there's a bonus rare in the pack too. We got Experiment X7V13. Tap him for free to gain faith equal to the number of biosynths you control, and he gets +1 for each faith you have, right? These are, by the way, technohistorians are biosynths. So, oh my God, what a pack. What a pack. Bo Falcon with the $5 super sticker. Thanks, brother. I can't believe how amazing this pack is. Thanks for commemorating it with me. Yes. Oh my God, yes. Bro. 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 Bro, 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 bro. Oh shit, Bo Falcon coming in with the big hippo treasure chest super sticker. Bow, 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 bow. Fuck yeah, buddy. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. All right. Let's put you up on the board and go for a spin. Thanks, man. Thanks, brother. That pack is so hype that, like, once we're done here, I'm literally going to run up to Carly and be like, yo, my God, a double historian pack. And then she'll be like, what? And I'll be like, and a foil mythic I need it for my set. Oh, what? I can't wait to go to the Shattering. I hope that some people from the channel maybe can come out and hang out with me and meet me there. Because Baba came out the last time. He drove like 8 hours to get out to the Shattering. And we had an awesome time. Like, for real. Like, me and him, we went out to like a cool little cafe. We hung out at a video game cafe. Like, if you come to this event, you're going to have the opportunity to hang out with me and go places and shit, right? I want to go to the zoo. So if people want to come to the zoo, or I don't know, we'll figure it out. It's all good. I shouldn't worry about what's going to happen too much. I don't want to make fucking promises or anything, you know? All right, Bo, let's go. Huh. Almost insult. Instead, it's Hatcher's choice. What does Hatcher want? Well, we're not gonna top Wonders. We're not gonna top this pack from Wonders. We shouldn't open any more Wonders because anything else will leave a diminished taste in the mouth, right? This was such an insane pack that it must be left as the last one. So I'm gonna go with Lorwyn Eclipsed. Let's enjoy some Lorwyn. Don't go to Arby's, Larry. I won't, buddy. I will never go to Arby's in the States. I've learned. Oh, Thompson with the video game super sticker. I shake my fist at you, but we'll spin it up for you, bro. Doomblade, you told your AI waifus when you win a Magic and they get just as excited. Nice. Do they like bounce their jugs up and down, bro? Like when you wipe the jizz off your phone? Okay. Elder Auntie. I love the Boggarts and all the little fetishes and stuff they have. So cool. Blight Rot. I love the fucking crazy fact that a tree folk is just boiling and bubbling away like this. The look on the face is one of pure horror. What is this? What do I do about it? You know? So good. Colrath Mystic. Meh. Tributary Vaulter. Meh. Guilt Leaf's Embrace. What's this? 3 flash enchant creature. When it enters, enchanted creature gains trample and indestructible till end of turn, and they have +2/+0. Okay. All right. Moonglove Extractor. This guy, really, what happened to you, bro? You do not look like an elf. Marrow Sky Swimmer. It's Richard Kane Ferguson, boys. He's back. He's back. How dope is that? Sting Slinger. That's a fun name. 1 red and 2, 3/3. 1 red and 1, tap, Blight 1. This creature deals 2 damage to each opponent. The first step is to wuzzle the buzzers. I mean, this is great if you're caught in a landlocked game, right? Where you can't punch through to the other guy. Having this out means you can just go bank 2, bank 2, bank 2. You can just sit back and mess them up. Because this doesn't happen at sorcery speed. You can do it at the end of your opponent's turn. Nightmare Sower. 4 mana, 2/3 flying lifelink. Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, put a -1/-1 counter on up to 1 target creature. That's strong. Wow, this artwork is awesome. The Fae giggled and the nightmare took root. Wow. This is amazing. Look at this fairy. This fairy looks like a necrotic, zombified fairy. And in its wake, it literally sows nightmares and discord. You've got, like, the -1/-1 counters might be represented by these gigantic thorns that are bursting forth. That's really cool. Virulent Emissary. 1 green, 1/1 death touch. Whenever another creature you control enters, you gain a life. This is insane. It's like a fucking soul warden almost, and it's got death touch in it. This is really strong. I could use a knife, but I'd miss that tremble under my fingers as the poison takes hold. That's crazy. It's like, you know what? I could just slit you with this knife, but instead, I want to feel you shudder and shake as the poison kills you. Like, that's intense. Dream Harvest. Double hybrid black, blue, and 5. Each opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they have exiled cards with total amount of 5 or greater, and you can cast those spells yourself for free. I mean, I feel like in a commander deck, you're going to get a lot of value out of that, right? Oh! Yeah! Erdu, Carrier of Dawn / Islu, Carrier of Twilight with the alternate extended version. Flying lifelink, creature spells you cast have Convoke, pay a black to flip it, and flying lifelink, each other non-token creature you control has Persist on a 5/5 body. What an awesome card, man. That's fantastic. Surly Farrier. The Plains that I love with the windmills, and a Merfolk token. Very nice. Let's put that in the Lorwyn box. And then we got to switch it up and we got to spin it up for Thompson. Spin it. Spin it when you win it. Oh, hold on. Let's switch the view. I was about to spin without giving you a good view of the wheel. Let's go. Oh, it's my choice again. Hey, awesome. Malomania, nice. Who's getting this pack? What are you talking about? This is all my stuff. See how it says entertainment purposes only? Me, bitch. It's all mine. That's how it'll always be. Every other channel tries to bribe you by going, yo, I'll send you this stuff. You can buy it. No, fuck fuck you. This is mine. You get to be entertained by me talking about the cards, and you get joy in your heart knowing that I got good stuff. Me, bitch. Me. All right. We're doing more Lorwyn since it's my choice. Oh, you know what? Do I want to do a rando? Maybe we'll do a rando. We're going to do a rando. That was a good Lorwyn pack. We had a good Wonders pack. Let's do a rando. Where'd the randos go? Ah, okay. We're going to do a rando of my choice. We're going to do Grand Archive, Fractured Crown. Let's look at some Juggalugs. Actually, I could do whatever I want. I'm going to do a hybrid. I'm going to do a hybrid Jug Hunt across Wonders and Goddess Story. Whoop, there we go. Okay, so let's start with the Grand Archive. Joe's like, we need a Jug Hunt. With the pack luck tonight, we get no flatties. There you go. Jess is like, I'm getting entertaining content. Hell yeah, bro. Shiva pulling fighter night. Totally. Yo, Steel, what's up? Techno says, you're not getting jack shit here. Correct. I have no interest in the obligation of mailing stuff out. Like, for real. The logistics of it cause me massive fucking anxiety. Because I think about, okay, now I owe you these cards. What happens if they get lost in the mail? Somebody has to eat the loss. Is it going to be me? Who's going to pay the fucking shipping? And if I lose these cards and you eat the loss, are you going to hate me now so I fucking lose supporters? It is not a good fucking vibe for me. So I refuse to engage with anything that's going to diminish my experience because it's going to make me not want to do this stuff. So I do things my way. You can buy packs from people anywhere else. You can't get the fucking Hatcher wheel anywhere else. You can't get this experience anywhere else. You can buy a pack from any chump off the street, but you can't get this goodness from any chump off the street. All right, we've got an Incendiary Fractal. So this is just you can use this as your base thing. It doesn't really matter. It's like a whatever card. We got Steady Verse with my girl Priscia. Bum, 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 bum. I actually have a special Priscia deck over here. So this is Steady Verse. The next Harmony action you activate costs 1 less to activate. Draw a card into your memory. It's all right. The Intrepid Spearman. She's got some Juggalugs. She's looking for a Spearman. Spearmint. First time attack damage will be dealt to her in each turn. Reveal a card at random from your memory. If that is wind element, prevent 3 of that damage. Oh, that's okay. Imperious Highlander. When she enters, gets plus X power until end of turn, where X is the amount of allies target opponent controls more than you have. Okay. All right. Blazing Bowman. Get out of here, dude. We're not here for you. We're looking for Jugs. He can't be retaliated against, and you can banish a fire element card to give him +2 power. All right. Juggling, the cards are really nice. And bro, look at the backs. Look at the card quality. Can you see this? The card quality on Grand Archive is genuinely unfucking paralleled. These are the best card quality that I've seen from a TCG, right? Like, the only thing that's more satisfying to feel than these cards are actually, do you guys remember my sponsor, Zaxima Studios? His tokens are genuinely silky fucking smooth. Like, for real, for real. So, but these are really satisfying high quality cards. Ocean's Blessing. Ally Link. Linked ally gets +1 heart and has taunt. Oh, so you can make a guy bigger and force your opponents to attack it. That's all right. Resolute Stand. This is just an uncommon, but this is like actually a really good card. You can activate it without paying its cost. If you do, you skip your next draw phase. If target unit will be dealt attack damage this turn, prevent 3 damage. So it's a quick damage prevention that you can cast for free, which is crazy. And then we got Lancelot Goliath of Asia. I've never seen him. Oh, he's a super rare. Cool. So he's hindered. He comes into play tapped. When you are level 2, he gets +2 health, so he's got 5 health. Wow. On attack, you can pay 3. If you do, he gets +3 power till end of turn. Wow. So he can just be a 5/5. That's crazy big numbers for this game. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Now, I said we're doing a hybrid, so we're going on in to this as well. Okay, we got Boo Flatty. Boo hiding them. Boo Flatty. Boo Flatty. Boo, Flatty. But, what a rip. I don't accept this. I do not accept this. Unacceptable. Now it's time to bring in the big guns for the big fun. Gotta ring the jug bell. We gotta give them hell. I summon the fattest titties that we can muster. Let's fucking go. Titties up for Jesus, boys. Hey, now we're coming in. Slap it, play them like fucking bongos until they bounce up into her chin, boy. Bugga, 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 bug. You're gonna have back problems when I'm done, girl. Look at this. Oh, she's ready for them hands, son. You want to high five me? I want to low five you, girl. Oh, yeah. Oh, put him up on the shelf, honey. Press him up on the glass. I'm going to lick the glass from the other side. Oh, I told you we were bringing out the big guns, boy. Boing. Oh, look, you've got way bigger jugs than anyone we saw before, but compared to fucking Mammoth Magoo's over here, you're a smallie. Oh, yeah. What? Look at this. The fucking bunny outfit and everything. Damn, son. Damn. What? Now you're playing with power. Now you're playing with fat jugs. We did it, boys. We got there. Oh, look, they're dancing for you. Aloha. Oh, senpai. I didn't know I was going to see you here at the beach. What am I going to do? My crush is here. Oh, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Heavy Metal says, logic shows that Jesus does indeed love boobs. Agreed. He made them. He made them in his image. Bunga bunga, the fucking Holy Spirit. The Father, the Son, and my Holy Spirit. Larry, you don't know how to explain it to your neighbors? You don't need to. They already know you're a degenerate. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's awesome. We just had a fucking really nice sequence of pack openings. So, perfect time to wrap it up. Thanks for coming and hanging out, my friends. It's been a super chill time. We will get back together again soon. If you haven't already seen it, on the main channel, I put out a video talking about the Hasbro lawsuit. So if you want all the details and feel like this live stream really didn't give you much in that regard, it didn't. We were too busy going, tailspin, right? So, thanks for coming by. But the sad truth is, you got to keep historians out of the pool or they're going to die and look like a fool.